Let's quickly go across to my colleague Prajwal Prasad, who joins us from Ejipura. In fact, he has with him Mohan, who is one of the BJP workers who was present at the spot when the scuffle broke out. Well, Prajwal, why the students continuing to allege that it was a group of BJP workers who wanted them to sign the banner in support of CAA? Of course, BJP worker Mohan has released a video stating that absolutely no threat was given to the students whatsoever.
There are a series of clarifications that is coming in on several questions that is being raised now, because on one hand, if the students are maintaining that they were being called as anti-nationals and their privacy was being intruded, on the other hand, the BJP workers are clearly going on and they have a stand. Mr. Mohan over here has a stand saying that everybody are Indians over here and we are patriotic. So let's actually go to the man himself who was present there, who was also seen in the video, to ask him as to what exactly happened. You know, Mr. Mohan, on one side, we are seeing that the protests have broken out against the CAA. There are also pro-CAA rallies too, which are being witnessed, which can be done. So anybody can go ahead and present their opinions in a legal system, in a democratic system now. So what exactly happened? Because somewhere it seems like, you know, the students have gone on and stated that this is draconian, and the way that they are being subjected to such, you know, such atrocity is what they are going ahead and calling this. And what exactly happened at Jyoti Nivas College, and why was the banner put up on the compound wall of the college? Because the students claim it's their property.
See, firstly, what I would like to tell you is we were there to collect volunteer signatures in support of the CAA. See, when I tell volunteer, there is nothing called as forced signature campaign happening over there, because the party has directed us very clearly to create awareness among the general public about the CAA, because there has been lots of misconception, misguiding happening throughout the nation. Yes, there are rallies which are taking place to protest against it. At the same time, as you told, there are rallies which are pro. So what happened yesterday was, it was just like day before yesterday or the previous day also, when we had signature campaigns. So we had to put up a banner on the wall simply because we needed a space. There was nothing intentional, or there was nothing like we wantedly went up there and put up a banner and wanted to force someone to sign. And we never had an intention of tarnishing the image of Jyoti Nivas College, which is today the pride of Bengaluru, to be very clear. So what happened there was, when we put up the banner, almost 30 to 40 signatures were already happened. We had not forced anyone, nor any of the students, nor any of the general public there. We were not doing any kind of sloganeering also. We had this very pamphlet in our hands, which very clearly is from the party. It is distributed from the party itself. We gave it to the general public. We made them understand. Once they were convinced with the CAA, or once their doubts were cleared, we just asked them to sign it. And we also had these postcards, which are directly being sent to the Prime Minister's office, basically to strengthen his hand.
Yes. Postcards, can you just, Neha, these are the postcards where the signatures were not only done on the posters, but also on these postcards, and it clearly mentions Prime Minister, Prime Minister's office, South Block, Rasina Hill. So it goes on to his official residence, and it clearly mentions at the back of it, we support CAA BTM constituency ward number 148 with stating that nation with Narendra Modi and constituency president Rajendra Reddy. So his name has been written, and this is the sort of card that we are looking at, and this was a sort of signature campaign that was being carried out over here.
And one thing is very, very much clear is, we never forced anyone to come and sign it. And after that, there was some kind of kiosk which happened. One of the faculty of the Jyoti Nivas College came out and he was like, why have you put the banner on the wall? That was the main question. So we told, see, we don't have any other space here.
So you're clarifying now, saying that it was the faculty themselves who first came and asked as to why you have put up the banner on the wall. It was not the students in the first place.
Okay. One of the faculty member of that particular college came out and he asked the question. So we had to clarify, saying that, see, we do not have any other source here, because the opposite side of your college, or the diagonally opposite side, or whatever it is, it's all commercial establishments. We cannot disturb their business. This compound wall is completely free. Hence, we have put it up for few minutes or for some time, only to take signatures. In case, if you are really finding anything difficult, you can stand here, you can see that we are not forcing anyone. And after a little bit of an argument, he left from there. After 15 minutes, we had almost collected 70-80 signatures, completely through volunteer process. Then again, a few kids came, few students, and that is the video which is being circulated right now. This girl with the helmet, she just came out and she started blasting. She was like, why the hell are you put up on the board? And she used few unparliamentary languages, which did not go down well with us. Simply because you have your own ways to convey your message. There are different ways of conveying message. You can politely do that. Honestly speaking, that is when it became heated. And then we told her, see, you're not supposed to use such kind of words. You're an educated, but you're behaving like an uncivilized girl. Yes, you are in a college which is belonging to us also, because it is in our locality. Yes, it is a compound. A compound is nothing but to divide a private property from a different property. Even you are walking on a footpath, even I am walking on a footpath. There were different kind of vendors over there who are using the compound. So there will be students who are not willing to let that compound to be used by the vendors. Do you think they'll come and take out those shops also? It's not going to happen.
On that, I would, I would just want to ask you again. I want to reiterate basically, because somewhere the students are saying that it is their property. We always have an emotional sentiment with the college that we study in. So there is always a sense of belonging. Even though we have passed out from those colleges, we always have a sense of belonging with that. Maybe the students were very emotional with the college and the sort of, things that we are seeing about the CAA, maybe on the social media, or else even for that matter on the media itself, maybe that also played its part and they did not want that to do so. Was there any case in that? Did the students say that the college also has a such and such a stand in this regard?
See, we are not denying the fact that it belongs to them. We are not denying that at any cost. But let me tell you, let me be very clear here. There are 6,000 students in JNC, and there were around 6 to 8 kids who are talking against us. That's it. So what about the remaining 5,900 odd kids? What are their stands? Does not the compound belong to them also? So as a representative, anyone from the management had to come and request us or had to come and tell us about these things. Okay. But as a student, that was not the way you put up your message. Okay. You could have come and instructed us. You could have come and requested us for that case. Okay. We would have done the needful. But the way that students came and they just blasted, that was not happening.
One of the other arguments is, say you are for the CAA now, which is clearly seen that you're a BJP worker, quite understood also. Per se, we are against the CAA, and we would also bring up a huge banner and say we are not against the CAA because the law seems to be very draconian in nature, and we will put that, on your compound wall. Will you accept that? Will you go ahead and accept that? Will you permit that to happen?
See, if that case thing happens, let them use the banner. Let them put up the banner. Let them get them voluntarily signed. That is not an issue. See, let me be very clear. A house compound, a residential compound is much different to an college compound, because residential compound is belonging to a personal individual thing, whereas a college compound it's a part of your public thing. There are different kind of kids over there.
Exactly. Now this is the whole thing. It does not belong to the public over here. It's a private property. It belongs to the college management, and as the students are paying the fees, they are part of the college. It belongs to them. So this is the sort of argument. This is the thin line that we need to draw.
Yeah. Okay, fine. See, again, I'm telling you, we're not denying the fact that the compound belongs to the college.
Correct.
We are not against that thing. We are only telling the way that message was conveyed was wrong. The use of unparliamentary language was wrong. The way they started their argument was not proper. They did not have a valid argument. I was literally shocked that I asked that particular kid, are you against the CA? If you have any valid argument, you can give it to me.
Okay, what was the kid's response?
But she told, no,